What's going on, y'all? It's your boy. I'm gonna make sure I'll have all the links in the description to all the mods for y'all, and I'm also gonna list some other options down there as well. Let's get right to it. Let's start with performance first. I have a Unitronic cold air intake. As you can see, it mounts to the front, OEM light. Next performance mod that you can see right away are these APR coil packs. And then tucked away behind the Unitronic intake, right there to what I'm pointing to, is the ECS Tuning big bore aluminum turbo inlet. That really helps the turbo and the intake flow more efficiently and flow more, so we can get more air into the engine and therefore adding more gas and making more power. Now that we're talking about the turbo, we do have a downpipe, the one that literally looks aluminum, but it's really not. It's a stainless steel 3-inch downpipe. It is catted, and it is from Unitronic as well, the same as the intake. I guess I really pushed the car, I guess, and the heat just changed the color of the downpipe, but that looks pretty fire. Everybody always asks me what kind of spark plugs I'm using with these APR coil packs, and seriously, I'm just using OEM plugs, gap to the proper gap, a little smaller, but it's not necessary for colder spark plugs on this platform because we're not making a whole lot of power. You only need that if you're going to be really pushing it, like big turbo. Tucked away right there is, I believe, the ECU. I do have a Unitronic Stage 2 flash soon. That is flashed to the OBD port, which goes straight to the ECU, and I believe that is it right there, if I'm not mistaken. As you can see, that's an OEM Charge pipe. Do not get a bigger one, please, not on this platform. Going all the way to the back side of the car, following the downpipe, is a full catback from AWE Tuning. This is the Touring one. This is not the, I believe they call it a Sport or Track. This is not Track, this is the Touring. So I have a resonator and I believe a muffler. These are the wheels and tires, and these are significantly lighter than OEM, therefore you're able to put more power to the ground. These are RPF1s. These are 17x9 custom, plus 45 offset. These are wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S, so I don't have any problems with traction, and the fitment's pretty good. It does rub a shit ton, so 10 out of 10, don't recommend. Next performance mod is going to be rotors, drilled and slotted from ECS Tuning. Same thing with the brake pads. Of course, all of this will be linked in the description, so if you need to know the exact model or serial number or whatever, it'll be in the description. We are filming the gas tank here because I am on E85. It is an E30 blend, so if you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend you do. That's essentially mixing 93 and E85. Don't recommend if you don't know what you're doing. Last performance mod would be interior. In the rear is basically gutted. I took everything out. I don't really need a spare tire because Volkswagen provides free roadside assistance. Plus, you got the homies who will always pull up. You know what I'm talking about. Shout out VQ Gabe and my boy Dotson. But yeah, so removing weight makes your car faster. Not a lot, but when you combine everything, it does help. Next up, we have visual mods and basically everything else. First visual mod I would like to talk about are these LED daytime running lights. These headlights are only found in the 2017 plus facelifted models. In the 2016, that's the first year, 15 or 16, I don't remember. That's the first year that the Jetta got a facelift. That's when they went from Mark 6 to Mark 6.5. And this car was not blessed to have these awesome headlights. You just had like the single beam right there and right there. Looked a little, old and aged. So I had to swap those out. Got these online off a boy from Instagram, so there will not be a link for that. But you can find retrofits on eBay. I do have a bulb out light on the dash because of these, but it is what it is. It comes and goes. Next up are going to be the fog lights. These are actually, this car isn't actually a base model, so this car does not come with fog lights. It just has the inserts. So I popped out the inserts and I put these fog lights in. These came from ECS Tuning as well. 10 out of 10 would recommend these. And then you can get your own LED bulbs to throw in there as well, because they provide you like halogen, which is ugly. While we're still up here, the last mod that we have visually is going to be this grille. Like I said, this is a base model. This is not a GLI. So I got the GLI honeycomb grille, and then I popped out the badge, and I put in a German flag badge. I got that off of Amazon. Not sure if I'll be able to find that link, but I'm sure you guys can find something like that. But this is a GLI grille. All the grills from the Mark6 facelift fit this car, and vice versa. So if you had a Mark6, all the Mark6 grills will fit. Facelift for facelift, non-facelift for non-facelift. Almost forgot, most important thing is the fake carbon fiber front lip. This lip easily adds 3,000 pounds of downforce. Just kidding. Maybe 3 horsepower. Also kidding. But this is fake carbon fiber. But it looks pretty good. But it is fake. Got it off of eBay. So let's see if I can find the link. Heading to the back is the rear trunk lid, I guess, or spoiler. Got this from Spoilerking. Excuse me. And it's a base model, so it didn't come with anything. So this was just all bare. So I threw this on. This really does a huge... I think it's really noticeable. It's like subtle, but it's like it sticks out. That's kind of the look I'm going for the car. I just want to be subtle, but you also notice it. Of course, the windows are tinted. Heading to the inside, these are seat covers here. Everybody always asks. This is probably the most common question. These are seat covers, if you can see right there. There's a cloth seats underneath, but normally you don't see that. Literally right here, you can't even tell. But these are seat covers. That's the brand Rixxu, R-I-X-X-U. Got it from Car ID super long time ago. Please ignore the dirty floor. I am at the car wash. I am cleaning the car literally right now. Floor mats are over there being dried, but the car did not come with these pedals here. These pedals were like black plastic, and this is like brushed aluminum. Still like mostly plastic, but makes it look sportier. Hopping completely in the car. Next thing you guys always notice, which I appreciate y'all, is where did I get this carbon fiber piece right here? This is actually a wrap. If you see, it's literally bubbling right now. It always lifts up from underneath this light here, but this is carbon fiber wrap. It does deteriorate over time. Same thing right there. I did not do that piece because that piece would have been hard. I did this piece here. Looks good. I had some help, of course, but it looks pretty solid. Like, it looks really good. Very subtle, like I'm talking about. That's the look I'm going for. Next up, as you can see right here, this is a boost gauge. Reads up to like 35 PSI. And this is an OBD or 2 or 11, I don't even know, AEM gauge. This reads just about anything your car itself reads without displaying it. So like oil pressure, oil temperature, intake temps. If your car has a sensor for it, and it doesn't display it on the dash, like my base model, you can pull it up here. Anybody wondering, this is just a magnet here. That's where you put the draggy. You guys probably noticed already, but that is a Euro switch. So in the base model, you only have this light and this light, so you literally just turn it. This is for the fog lights. This is the rear fog lights. These are the running lights. And these are just like the actual low beams. And yeah. Sorry, they're washing another car next to me right now. Hopefully it doesn't ruin the audio, but next up I got the ECS Tuning retrofit kit or custom whatever traction control switch, so I can disable traction control by literally just pressing this button. Oh, thank God they stopped. But yeah, so you literally press this and the light pops up on the dash and it's off. Sweet. I also do have the Unitronic Stage 2 badge right here. Pretty fire, super subtle. And to wrap things up, I do have the Votec VOTEX or Votex side skirts. As you can see, if you take a look at your car, like it does not stick out like that. Super aggressive. We're looking at this bottom section here, if you can't tell. It also comes up on the side, right there. I do have a video on this too. 10 out of 10 would recommend you checking that out as well. That'll be in the description. Maybe I'll even put it above, probably like somewhere over here, maybe over here. Yeah, but these go hard. I've been dying for these. As soon as I put them on, I was like, yep, knew it. Potential future mods I would like to talk about is probably going to be a hybrid or big turbo on this car. I'm still debating that because I just want to swap the engine out, put like a VR6 or a 5-cylinder 2.5 and turbo that. That's a possibility. A thing that will definitely happen is going to be a carbon fiber hood, a real carbon fiber hood from ECS Tuning, or someone who's willing to make me one. That for sure I want to get. Besides that, a roll cage, because like if it's going to be fully gutted back there, might as well make it look even cooler, you know what I'm saying? And that's really it, guys. I totally feel like I'm forgetting something right now. Yeah, I don't think this is it, what I'm thinking about, but on the exhaust, when you go from the downpipe, the 3-inch downpipe to the AWE catback, they just have a reducer that reduces it to the like OEM exhaust diameter. But if you get like a downpipe to the AW exhaust, like the reducer is for OEM spec, so like you're gonna have restriction in the exhaust. You're gonna have restriction in the exhaust and restriction in the sound as well. It won't sound as good, so you'll need like a custom reducer with that. 10 out of 10 would recommend that. That changed it a lot. The car does pop a lot more. It sounds better, I think. But I think I've got everything, guys. But this is going to be my modless video for my MK6 Jetta. I'm basically done. Oh, I did forget something. I have LED. I have LED turn signals in the front headlights. Those things are so bright. Those things are brighter than my fucking headlights, my LED headlights. Shit, tree branch. Fuck. Yeah, those things are insanely bright. I have a video on that too. I literally have a video on all these mods. So check that shit out. I really love those amber turn signals. Some things are so bright. Shit's insane. I think that's what I'm forgetting. But hey guys, I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate the continued support. The channel is growing a lot faster than I thought it would. But hey, let's keep this thing rolling. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the video. Please subscribe to the channel. So I really appreciate it. Helps out a ton. You guys don't even understand. And it will also help me make more YouTube videos, because it lets me know that you guys want more. And hey, if there's anything specific you want to see, any questions at all, please leave them down in the comments. And you guys always are, welcome to send me any type of DM on Instagram. If you guys have any like really big specific questions that you guys are not comfortable putting in the comments or whatever, you guys can do that as well. I do not mind that. Instagram is the same as my YouTube channel. It'll come up. And yeah, thanks guys. Appreciate you so much. I hope you enjoyed the video. If there's anything at all, please reach out.